Yo, we're going live, fucking broadcasting from the cosmic womb, coming to you live, fucking Lucius.
That's me.
That's right, we got Sam.
Who did your haircut?
That's right, motherfucker. I did it myself. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're coming to you live, motherfuckers. Are you guys watching Gaethje versus Vick? We're going hard. We're going live. And just stay tuned, guys. We're going to fucking make it interesting for you guys. We're going to, comment. We're going to go off topic. We're going to criticize. We're going to energize. And we're just going to
Synergize.
there you go. All of it. So tune in, cabrones. Whenever we can go, you will know. Because we're live. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all know you missed us. They fucking missed us, huh, Lou?
Oh yeah. Motherfuck.
You know you miss Lou. Lou makes them bitches fucking wanna quiver for it. He's like, nah, girl, you gotta wait. You gotta wait, girl. I got business to handle. Once my business is handled, then
Y luego.
then we can go. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta hold on. I gotta take care of shit. Yo.
I don't know about all that, but we got Sam with us too.
Oh shit.
I'm not here.
Slammy whammy ding dang.
Yo no estoy
Up
aquí.
in the
Sam's been here the whole time.
what is it? Caseron?
Castillo? No sé.
Caseron.
Caseron? What is that?
Caseron, the big house.
El Castillo. I like Castillo better.
Casterón is like, that's hilarious. I've never
El
heard that either.
pinche cantón. Mi cantón, puto.
One more round is live for Gaethje v. Vick.
Hey, guys, share it to everybody, and we're going to make it interesting for you guys. We're going to fucking...
You like feedback loops?
We like it. We like it a lot.
You like feedback loops?
No. Sometimes. Oh, what?
You like feedback loops?
What? You like feedback loops?
Whoops.
You like Fruit Loops? I love
Whoops.
Fruit Loops.
Homies watching fights. Homies watching fights.
I love Fruit Loops. Sam.
Give a like.
Me gustan los Fruit Loops. Hey, I can hear you.
Ya sé, güey.
I can hear you.
That was me. I turned it off.
No, do it again. Not the grass.
All right, so there's been a lot of really good fights, actually.
Dude, we missed all... Well, we didn't miss some. We just...
We're not paying attention.
No. It's not that we missed them. We just didn't broadcast ourselves commenting on those fights. But there were some very, very back and forth fights. Some TKOs.
Back and motherfucking forth fights.
We
man.
saw early on. I was on my drive on my way to the
Mickey Gall?
to the Cosmic Womb. I had to go through a different portal called the Trans Mountain, and I got here, and by that time, fucking Mickey Gall had already choked out some guy, right?
Yeah. And there was a heel hook and a KO, TKO.
So that was crazy.
I don't know these people. I don't know these fighters.
I know some of these fighters on the card,
Yeah, I've seen a few of the fighters before, but
but
I'm not like a regular to their bouts.
Noobish. 3 fights left. Next is Angela Hill versus who? I don't know. Angela Hill's badass though.
Motherfuck.
Angela Hill was cut from the UFC and then she came back.
You know what's interesting is she got cut from the UFC due to losses, then dominated in what's the other one?
Invicta?
Invicta. Dominated in Invicta.
Courtney Casey.
Fighting Courtney Casey.
Courtney Casey's from UTEP.
Is she new?
She used to play soccer for UTEP.
No, she's not the new
El
one.
Chutems.
There's a
Jute. I'm gonna take a little jute orange juice.
there's another judo fighter that jumped into mixed martial arts. Olympic gold medalist. She's fighting in another organization. She won her first 2. I think she's had 2 fights thus far. She's talked about like the second Ronda Rousey. So she's getting her feet wet and she's won so far. She was on the MMA Hour recently. But that's who I thought that was. Angela Hill. 3 fights left. Oh, once she came back, she lost again. And then she had a war with Jessica Andrade. I don't know if you remember that fight.
Oh yeah, I do remember the fight.
That was a war.
But they gave it to Jessica, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She did
remember that
win.
fight.
She did win.
Jessica did win.
She was punishing her by the end of it, but
She was giving out at the end. I remember because Jessica's fucking one of those like high pressured fighters, where she just keeps bringing it, where she keeps going forward.
so it's crazy that she gets cut for losses, dominates elsewhere, comes
back.
back, and then loses.
And then she's still here.
And I think she's like 2-2 or 2-3 since she's been back. I think
she belongs in the UFC, bro.
I think so too. All her fights since she's been back have been wars.
Who are you going for here? I'm going for Courtney.
I don't know much
Because
about Courtney.
I've seen her fight. She goes to war, bro.
Damn, another war. Angela Hill's just
No,
fighting.
but you know what? These chick fights, I rarely. There's rare where I see a one that's not entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, man. Girls put it out there, bro.
There's definitely like no knockouts.
Like that's what. Wow, that's the whole thing about.
No
cat
way,
fights.
man. So sometimes it's just the resilience of the fighters, man. Like what was I watching? Angela Lee versus Mei Yamaguchi. Incredible fight. Won championship. Incredible fucking fight. Both of them looked like they were gonna get fucking knocked out at one point. It reminded me a lot of like Lawler versus McDonald, dude. It was like that good. Plus some submission shit. And each of them got in some hairy situations, man. And both of them, I mean, it was just a great fight. For it to end up in decision, after a certain point, you realized, yeah, it's one fighter over the other. It wasn't like a super close fight. Like I said, after a certain point, obviously Angela Lee won. But man, that fucking fight was so exciting. It was so fucking exciting.
UFC?
Won championship. Incredible.
Is it the one you sent us?
Yeah.
Oh,
Incredible fight, dude.
I haven't seen it.
Incredible.
I saw a little bit of it.
Dude.
I was like, it's because the thing is, I'm like, I'll watch some shit, but then like if something interrupts me, I just go to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I forget to finish something.
Yeah. That's kind of like how our conversations were going. I wanted to go back and tie the knot, and you're like, nah, stay in the moment. Full moon. It's a full moon today. Happy Saturday.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, happy Saturday, guys. Like Sam mentioned, fucking
Get fucked up, 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 get fucked up. Bitcoin taking a massive dive right now. In the
Bitcoin's
last
all over the place.
45 minutes, it
Actually,
dropped like
you know what? Like,
$500.
if you really think about it, over the past 2 weeks, it's pretty much chilling at 6.5. It's jumping up and down, but it's pretty much chilling around 6.5.
Trading.
And then you're seeing a bunch of other people pulling out of all the other alt markets because Bcash was running a good 10% for a while against BTC, and then Litecoin was pretty much a tenth of Bcash, and now they're both down at least like
Further
9% from where they were, being the 10th and the 100th of Bitcoin.
I was just kidding. It didn't lose $500 of value. It lost 100. Way less.
Oh, good head movement by Angela Hill. Courtney Casey doing some pretty decent combos. She's looking a little wide with her shots.
Courtney's looking more of a counter, right? Would you?
She's coming through. She's
Now?
coming through. I don't think either of them is fighting like defensively counter fight. Like they're both kind of, obviously you're gonna counter as you're fighting, but like neither of them seem to be only countering.
Courtney looks like she's looking for the counter. That was terrible. That was a terrible takedown. You know what? I remember complaining about some chick fights not long ago.
It's kind of like skateboarding. Like there's some chicks that just got like mad swag, and they just make shit look easy. And then there's some chicks that
Are sloppy with it?
they just look real stiff. Like they land it, but it just looks stiff. Like
Can't be stiff.
menudeo estilo. Like not a lot of style.
The cat loves me, bro.
I don't know. Like I said, it's about the swag. Like when it comes to skateboarding, it's about swag.
When it comes to anything, it's about swag.
Like when you can do some complicated ass shit and you
What
just
you
make it
call
look
swag, I call
Blip.
subtlety.
But like style. Like hip hop artists.
Yeah.
If you don't have style, you don't have nothing.
Like I forget which skater it
Comedians.
was, man. I see a lot of great skaters in my IG feed, but I saw a skater that hit like a little hill and just threw the most, like the least effort that anybody could ever put into a 360 flip. And this dude had mad air and just blip blap, caught it midair, landed super
But
clean.
it looks so like
just effortless,
Smooth.
Like he was just
subtle. That's what I'm saying. Like
he's just
subtlety is key.
Okay, yeah.
Look, like this shirt. That's why I like it. It's like so subtle, and people don't notice it until they're like, "What is that?" I mean, they're like drawn to it because that's the only thing on the shirt, but it's subtle.
Not in your face.
Yes, like there's shirts that I have that are in their face, but I like that. But I also like subtlety, and I find that the people like subtlety. Like when you're like smooth about it, like being smooth, I consider being subtle.
Yeah.
Where you sneak it in, you know what I mean?
I see. Now that we've defined further, I see where you're coming from.
So,
For style.
I don't know. I love that shit, dude. That's why I told you the elegant hippie, the clothing line that I want to make.
I was gonna bring that up.
I'm glad you were.
The psychedelic design inside.
Yeah, like I want to put it like
where just your pocket just kind of whispers that little psychedelic
or like
vibe.
the lining, maybe the lining, or like the pin.
Yeah.
Instead of "fuck you," it's gonna say like "love you" or some shit.
Yeah.
Or like love, like
That's kind
ooh,
of
like
kind of gay.
No, I know what I'm saying, but like
Gonna say,
like some trippy shit.
gonna say, te amo.
Damn,
What y'all sipping on? What y'all sipping on? I got that Elysian Space Dust.
I got the same thing every time. I got a El Chingon.
Hey, only appropriate.
You got, Cosme.
I got Blue Moon, which is full moon. That's why I knew it was a full moon.
All right.
Good time.
Sponsor us.
Some cats are getting slaughtered. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
that's
All right. Round 2 of 3. Strawweight battle between Courtney Casey and Angela Hill.
I'm not digging that afro on fucking Hill though.
Uh-oh.
She's been getting.
Casey got her right under the sinus.
Oh,
Right under that sinusoidal.
She's gonna have some sinus pressure tomorrow.
We're gonna have to go next level. That's the only way. We have to go next level every time. We're in the cosmic womb.
It's a must. Hey, I was gonna tell you guys wanted to start, and I was gonna buy the domain, but I'll buy it next week. Maybe I shouldn't say it now.
How much is a domain?
Yeah.
Never mind.
How much is a domain?
Like $10
Yeah.
For how
for
long?
the year.
You can get like 10 to 12, I've seen.
Yeah,
Can you
maybe 20 for like the whole year, but you have to get like a really good host.
Yeah, there's some good hosts that allow...
Oh, you still can use GoDaddy, bro, and they're cheap too.
Remember when, like, I mean, I've mentioned before to Sam, like when we would listen to Coast to Coast, they always have all these specific links. Like even some of the podcasts, like Bill Burr and Duncan Trussell,
Right.
they have like a specific link. Go to whatever.com/this person, and like they'd get a discount. So it's like a redirect. So I know there's a lot of web hosting services out there
But do that.
have
That incorporated.
they throw in, you can have a certain amount of
That's
redirects.
awesome. We should look into that.
What?
Redirects. So
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, like
Art
he
was
goes
saying-
to his website,
Art
but then
was saying he wants to keep like the RX, the farmtech.com. You could type that in and then it redirects you to our website /RX.
Right,
Or
right,
if,
right,
like-
right,
It's
right,
a redirect.
right, 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 right.
And so like our site
And
has
then
those redirects
everything-
associated directly
Gotcha.
with it.
everything's intertwined.
Yeah.
You got to pay for each one, right?
I think so, but
You
we'd
can
have
buy
to,
I think
we'd have
you
to
can-
look into it.
Like 10 redirects.
Yeah. Something like that.
You just have to buy the little, the
Domain.
URLs. But well, yeah. I had a few one, but I'll talk to you guys about it later, offline. But because I really want to do this, I think it's appropriate to do it now because of how society's developing and how they're, the information. This is the age of information. Like if you choose to be ignorant about a subject because you choose to.
Yeah.
Everything's there now, man. Like our fucking pocket has like shit that like the first rocket ship didn't even have.
Dude, that's what tripped
You know
me
what
out
I mean? Like
when
we have the fucking power. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lou.
when my phone catastrophically failed on my ass.
Oh yes.
a
You were
day-
like lost, right?
The day before an important gig.
You were lost, right?
Dude, I felt like I felt so bad that so much of my life has been supplemented by this technology.
This little device,
and that
right?
being without it, it's like, fuck, man.
You're lost, right?
I used to remember
You're
phone
lost.
numbers. I
You're
used
lost.
to remember addresses. I used to remember all this shit. And then it's like, well, I have it on my computer. I can just look it up.
Yeah.
So it saves me
Right.
a little bit of effort
Exactly.
of remembering something. Saves me just a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and then I can move on with my day. It's like I have it written down, and that's gonna aid your memory. It's the purpose of a journal is to write everything down so you don't forget something, or if you forget it, you have it written down, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, I do remember.
You can
that.
reference it.
Yeah.
Recall.
Right.
But yeah, when my phone fucked up, it was so crazy, man. I was so hesitant to jump onto the smartphone phase until I realized, like, well, everything's being fucking phased out and I'm just gonna have to kind of succumb to this. So when I did, I got like this cheap phone. I was just like, I'm just gonna try to use it like it's like a fucking flip phone or whatever. Like,
Right.
just text, maybe some pictures. Like that was the primary purpose of my phone before.
Right.
And like, man, I got my first phone when I was like 17.
Right.
And this was like fucking singular days, flip phone days. We got fucking like low ass res, like below
Nokias.
like below 480p.
Nokias.
Like we got like 240i
Bitchy
fucking
Nokias.
resolution videos.
Snake.
And like
Snake?
just all these weird ass chargers that like are no common connector.
We got limit on our minutes.
Yeah, like
Some
data
bullshit.
data wasn't even a thing. It's like,
That was some
oh
bullshit.
shit, I got 10 megabytes of data. That's great, and
Like, oh shit, I'm running out of minutes.
because like we didn't really do anything with data. We had text messages, which you had a certain amount, and then minutes you had a certain amount. So anyway, I was reluctant to adopt the technology, and when I did,
Especially the smartphone,
I
right?
even tried to go like small on it.
and then it made a big impact in your life.
Yeah, it slowly became like, fuck, this is like a decent
must-have.
It's like a decent little laptop that you could take anywhere and you could do anything on it practically. Plus your primary communications device. So it's like it was a no-brainer, but I was reluctant just cuz I had seen how other technologies became trendy and then they failed.
Like what?
Hey, you fall into the trap.
I mean, you see a lot of like the flip phones and shit, and then you got like the slider phones with the full keyboard on them and shit.
Like the sidekicks.
And then like you have it even went from there where you had the
sidekicks.
You had the full keyboard
Blackberries.
and the touch screen.
The sidekicks.
So it was like, oh shit, I got the best of both worlds right here. I got the keyboard here, and then I got a touch screen. I can fucking do shit, but it's a little
like
ass screen. Those like the Blackberries.
Those
or
are
whatever.
BlackBerry Touch.
And so then you see it like what I saw was like. I'm looking at it from like an analog perspective, like actual switches and knobs and buttons and shit. So like if one button fails, I can replace it. I can fix it. When you see a touch screen, the touch screen, if it fails, it's like, well, I need to replace the whole motherfucking thing. I can't replace an individual component. It's got to replace the whole fucking thing.
It's not like, hey, the letter K is not working. I can't replace the letter K.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
You know, it's
right. You have to replace the whole fucking thing.
But it's also like
the
just,
interface.
Just seeing the patterns with hard drives and shit. When the 1 terabyte hard drive came out, like a lot of them were prone to failure, and then they go to the 4 terabyte partitions, which are just 4 single terabyte partitions within a one drive, seen as a single drive. Seeing that and the failure rate of those when they were initially brought into the market, I kind of applied that to what I thought smartphones might be.
Okay. So you were reluctant to like
I was like,
be a part of that fucking.
I felt like it was a failing technology.
Right, like you're like, no.
Not necessarily failing, but it might not have much more impact than other.
Right.
other
Like not rely on it.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to rely on it, and then you essentially fell in the trap of relying on it, which is when you lost your phone.
Yeah. Dude, it was crazy.
I know because
I
you were
because
when you sent the message.
It's like I don't know where this place is. Let me just.
Even Sam was like, "Luke
bring it
won't
up on a map.
respond. He has to be in on a computer." And I was like, "Oh,
yeah." And then I go back to like those days when
that sucks, bro.
I was stuck to my computer, but like, you know, making the most of it. It's like I got my computer. I got FL Studio. I got Guitar Pro back in the day. I got, you know, Cool Edit. We're fucking just recording some basic ass shit back in the day, but using the internet for everything else, using that for Facebook, using that for fucking Yahoo Messenger or whatever the fuck we were using.
Right, you're still within the network.
Yeah, but it was all computer based.
Right.
But then all that computer shit kind of
it became into your phone. It became handheld.
Yeah, migrated.
It became handheld, where it's like now it's portable.
Yeah, I was reluctant at first, but
Isn't that weird, man?
Yeah, just
what do you guys think is the next level? I mean, while we watch these two girls go at it,
they tried to bring up that whole like Google Lens shit.
Oh, the Google fucking glasses?
AR, augmented reality.
Yeah. Where do you think that's at?
It's coming.
I think it's coming. I think it's trendy.
No, it's coming.
But once again, I'm not the best judge on that because I've predicted some trendy shit that totally succeeded.
You have to
like
see.
You were talking about the malfunction of the iPhone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the smartphone.
Yeah. And
it took over, right?
Yeah, and it fucking totally took over. But
the thing is, no, like your point wasn't wrong, man. It's just that you saw a problem where there could be a problem, and it did because you relied on it.
Yeah.
And you fell on the trap where you thought it was like, you were like, maybe I shouldn't rely on my memory. I should rely on this to fucking keep track of my contacts,
right?
If anything.
Yeah.
Because that would be the major thing, right?
And then even before that, what do we have? We
and like memories.
A little address book.
No, and memories too, because
alphabetical index.
Because photos are memories. Index. And back then, you used to have albums, photo albums.
Yeah.
Oh, look, dude, I went on tour back in '86. Look at my fucking album or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Look at my family album. Like you keep track because you would develop those fucking pictures. Now it's like all digital. So it's like it could go off at any second, bro.
Yeah.
So the physical, because you know what? I feel better reading a book when it's physical than when it's on a fucking phone. I can read it. I mean, I still feel good, but I feel somehow I feel more into the book when I'm physically holding it.
I think it's the
I don't know. That's just my fucking perspective.
I think it's the bacteria that's in the paper just entered your brain and just started controlling you, and wanted
And it's like, hey,
wanted you to keep
hey,
reading the books because
buy more books.
That's where
it's like buy more books.
That's where
it's like buy more books.
propagates. Like, yeah, you just spread the bacteria. It'll take you to Barnes and Noble.
It's called the Barnes and Noble's
where it
effect.
can spread to everybody's fucking book because you just walk through the aisle and you just had like a little
and it
in the middle of the aisle, and then like all the books have that bacteria in it.
Oh fuck!
And then you go grab another bacteria.
I'm fucking viral.
You go grab another book.
I'm
and
viral.
That new book
I just
smell.
spread. Hey, that book smells good, bro.
It does. That's the bacteria. They're like,
oh, that's the bacteria.
They're just jerking off your little,
you cocksucker, man. You had to bring it back to
your neuron's dick. Your little
no,
neuron
like
dick.
You smelling it is you accepting the neurons, the smell. You accepting the bacteria.
It's like a vampire at your front door.
New fucking cells within you.
Like, had you not gone, then you
would have been okay, huh?
You would have been all right.
Hey, what if
That's how I feel when I clean the cat shit. I try not to breathe it in because there might be that toxoplasma virus.
Toxoplasmosis.
And I try not to breathe in the smell.
Do you ever feel like you
the
need
one
to
from fucking
veer
Brazil?
off into traffic?
The one they use in Brazil that it makes the females all horny or like more fucking prone to be more aggressive.
Like a parasite.
They pee because the cats are like stray cats are like big over there in the favelas.
It's that they're more reckless.
It leads to
that's the thing. It leads to recklessness.
So they're like
increased risk.
No. Let's say they're more promiscuous.
Well,
that
could be a way of increased
in all
risk.
actions,
meaning driving fast,
so they're more
not paying attention.
Okay, so then
taking risks, gambling.
The better word would be
risk prone.
No, well, that's a good one, but like just one. Like, it would be. I would say they're more spontaneous. Spontaneous?
Spontaneity doesn't imply danger. You need to throw danger.
They have to be dangerous? What about sex? Sex is not dangerous.
Sex is dangerous because the consequence is life or disease.
You're right. Okay, so then... But you know what?
But I want to go back.
Okay. What?
Meta information. You look at the memory card and how you could transfer SIM cards between
I told you Casey was going to win. I'm sorry. And you were talking about meta information?
SIM cards are like souls back in the day, and you could transfer your soul to a new phone if you fucked your phone up.
I still got a SIM card.
Right. But now, like, the cloud is like a copy of your soul. Like, you load everything into the cloud, so if your phone
in
fucks
heaven,
up,
folks.
If your phone fucks up, you can just download the copy of all your shit from the cloud, which is someone else's computer.
You mean back up your phone?
Yeah. Whereas before we had like an analog version of that.
Technically, there's no such thing as a cloud.
I know it's another person's computer, but the idea of storing your shit elsewhere instead of having a SIM card that you transfer from device to device, right? Also, cell phones will continue to be more like a laptop. Like, this will fuse into the cell phone because the cell phone has user optimization.
That's kind of what the tablet did.
Well,
the tablet bridged the gap.
You know what? By you saying like that,
it's not finished yet, but yes, like
the tablet bridged the gap. That's why you got those Samsung Galaxies that are like this big, and you're just like, hello?
Yeah, but that's still inconvenient, right?
Hello?
We're gonna shove all the power into the smallest device.
Yeah, we're gonna have this little.
It's gonna be a hologram.
This little tiny shit.
It's gonna be a hologram.
Like, phones are already $600-700, right?
It's gonna be a hologram.
Phones are already $1,000.
It's gonna be a hologram.
So ridiculous.
It's gotta be a hologram, Sam.
Okay, so here's another thing.
What's more lighter than light?
Exactly. Virtual machines.
That's what I'm saying. Holograms.
So here's something that
what's lighter than light, guys? Comment.
Here's another thing that like DeSantis had talked about, right? There was a war on space and storage space. There was the people that wanted to keep making larger and larger devices that stored more information capacity-wise, and there was the people that wanted to make the small devices more capable of holding more information, right?
Those who won.
Exactly. All the companies who went for expanding space and making memory more in space lost. and all the money and attention went into making devices more able to store information in smaller
What does
spaces.
Kalindi say? Septoctic or something like that, which is like the smallest unit. He says that the highest civilizations, they minute themselves into the smallest essence of life. Therefore, like, you can have the highest developed civilization inside a grain of sand.
Interesting. Yeah. Exactly. So like this whole simulation theory, compacting electronically.
But you always have to have hardware, Sam.
Yeah.
That's the fucking trip part, bro. Like, crystals are hardware.
Yeah.
Bodies, you and I.
I'll do you one better. DNA.
But DNA, blood. Blood is the hardware. DNA is the software. You see what I'm saying? Like, the thing that you can touch is the hardware. The thing that you can't touch is the software.
The thing is, you can touch DNA, and DNA's arrangement itself is the code that you can make things out of, right? Like, we can use CRISPR to cut and paste DNA bits.
So, like, to program, you think to program is to touch?
No, I see what you're saying. Software, like programming, hardware.
I'm going that route. That's my metaphor.
The thing is that's
the metaphor.
DNA is information and it is hardware because it can be touched. It is physical. Right?
Well, DNA manifests hardware.
DNA is hardware.
Structures hardware. Well, yeah, it has to be. I get what you're saying.
But it's also software.
Because you can't have one without the other.
So I get what you're saying. I get exactly where you're coming from. I would just disagree that DNA isn't. You said blood is the software.
No, I said blood is the hardware because you can touch blood.
Right.
Software is the DNA, which is the programming. Because programming, you can't touch programming.
Right.
You can code it.
Right.
But you can't touch it.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. Like the essence.
Yeah.
Like the essence of a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the intention, you can't see the intention.
I see exactly what you're saying.
But you can hear the words. The words are the joke.
I'm trying to find the bridge between both of our understandings, but we're basically on the same page.
Yeah, you are. We are. But I also get what you're saying.
So that whole idea of what won, which was storing information in smaller and smaller places, that beat large hard drives, right?
Okay.
We thought we were going to keep consuming space, but no, what we did is we made smaller space more efficient to store more, right?
Yes, like you compress space.
Mm-hmm. So the cell phone will outcompete the development of the laptop or the desktop.
Hey, does Bitcoin use less space
compared to what?
Than any other type of data? Like financially, like let's think of ledger wise.
It uses less space, but it uses its energy is increasing because the mining hash rate requires electricity.
Okay, so it's energy
intensive. And it grows exponentially. Like this entire bear market where Bitcoin has dropped in value from 20K down to 6K.
Right.
The hash power has continued to increase nonstop. So even though the price is declining, more and more and more machines are coming online to add to the hashing power to solve the blocks.
Right.
There's been no decrease in hashing power. Isn't that crazy? For Bitcoin, like through this entire bear market, the hashing power continued to grow exponentially at a constant rate.
How's that?
More machines are coming online to add their hash power to attempt to solve the block. So even though the value has decreased, still more and more players of the game are joining to mine, meaning that they're not being deterred or dissuaded by the value drop of Bitcoin. The concept has been so strong that they agree to participate even if the price declines, which is amazing.
Yeah,
because you would expect people to turn their miners off.
I feel like at this point, this is kind of what everybody wanted, for it to kind of chill for a little bit so you can get in. And I don't know if people can get in a little anywhere that's going to be stable and below where we're at.
No.
So like right now is prime time, and it's interesting how long it's lasting, because I remember when you had started talking about it, it was like 4 or 5, and even under that, because I remember you were like, holy shit, it came up to 4.7, and when you started watching it was below that. So had anybody and everybody gotten in then, they'd already be up fucking, what is that, 50%? Like
currently,
like 40% from the 4,500 to 6,500.
Currently, like maybe like 25%.
From there, from 4,000 though.
That's up to,
So like 50% of 4,500, 2,200.
35%. Yeah.
So
A
like
little closer to half. Right.
that's huge, and that's within a couple years.
There's a weird little game that's played of when to sell if you're gonna sell, like, because no one can pick the bottom and no one can pick the top. Like, you don't know when the wave is gonna break and pull back down into the next bear market. So like only the people who sold at like 18K, they're the only ones who like really made the profit of the last bull run.
Whoever sold then was fucking lucky or genius or both.
So I was getting into information because you guys were talking about the cell phones, and I believe that the cell phone will outcompete the laptop and the desktop for innovation and use, because it's so user friendly and everybody carries a phone on them all the time, and it's like we're synced through this device, that this losing information when your phone fucks up is a step or a bridge towards the future, when we have multiple copies instantly all the time, like mirrors of your state, your device state of all the information on your device. We'll have those going into the future to where if your phone fucks up, you won't have to worry about it, right? Also, he was saying that you were talking about analog versus digital, where like you could just replace a button or a device,
right,
that moved
individual components
physically, as opposed to replacing an entire device. I believe that through that same competition of smaller devices and more attention going into the handheld device, they will continue to be more and more indestructible. Like, we will continue to build durability into these devices, because they're already way better. Like, I've dropped my phone so many fucking times.
Dude, it's surprising how many times I dropped my previous phone. I had it in a case, but there was a few times where I dropped it and I was just like, for sure, when I, like, it was face down and I was like, for sure, this shit's broke. And I picked it up and I'm just like, I looked at it and I'm like, damn. It was acting pretty squirrely after that, but I think it was a separate issue. I think it was the programmed obsolescence that got my phone.
That's definitely really real, because when I updated my last phone,
my phone was locked to a specific version of Android, and it was like 4.4.2 or some shit, and Android's on like version 8 now. So I'm stuck in the fucking past with that software, and then suddenly all the support for that device starts dropping off, and everybody that's designing new software isn't designing it in mind for the older operating systems. They're just like, well, what's the average user? You know, they check that out. What's the average user for this particular device? And everybody's 6.0 and above. So hey, let's start putting out software that's 5.0 only and above.
Right. So then it's not compatible.
Anybody that's running anything that's running below 5.0 is going to get fucked in the ass, because, oh, well, guess what? We're not supporting that version anymore.
Right.
And it makes sense, because you got, you know, all these separate versions that come out, and everything's like becoming, it's like updates.
But it should also be backwards compatible, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are making updates the new version.
That's the only reason that I prefer Xbox over PlayStation, because they're more backwards compatible.
Well, even
that's the only reason.
Video games are a separate issue for me.
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm just saying. But that's what I'm saying about like phones, because like sometimes you make phones obsolete because of the update.
Right.
So like your phone won't fucking work anymore.
Right.
So now you're forced.
But the thing is,
you're forced to fucking upgrade.
for the particular phone that I had, there's a lot of community support for it.
Which one, the Samsung?
Yeah, I had the Galaxy S3.
Yeah, I remember the one you were fucking troubling with.
But there's a whole community behind that, behind any Android version or any release that runs Android. So there's a particular version that was all community based. It wasn't officially supported, but it got you all the way up to at least 6.0
Back to live,
Android. And so once
We're back, fuckers.
you have an old device that now supports the new system, but the mainstream support for it dropped off before they could support the new system. So it's like a community-based support thing. So there's no real customer service. There's no real place for people to go.
It's all user-based.
Yeah. So, but the point that I'm trying to make is that the hardware itself, in this case the phone, could support these higher system versions, but they simply just dropped support for it. So like the mainstream support dropped off while the community support perpetuated it through a later version. And in fact,
that's the network effect.
2 versions later than what they decided for that particular manufactured model to support.
Yeah. You're still talking about the planned obsolescence?
Yeah.
What's the co-main event of this shit, bro?
Co-main is
Good question.
Because I don't remember.
That's next.
Is it Michael?
Michael
What
Johnson
is
and
Michael Johnson's versus
Andre Fili.
This is gonna be a great fight.
It's gonna be a good fight.
What are you guys going for?
I think Johnson's gonna take it. Fili's a little too awkward, and Johnson's coming off some pretty devastating losses.
He won his last one, I think.
Yeah, he won his last one, but
He looks good.
The losses before that were pretty harsh. But he had some fierce competitors, so I think this is good for him. Unfortunately, I think Fili's going to be a little too awkward. He kind of moves around a little weird.
Fili's badass, man.
I'm gonna have to go Michael, bro.
Fili's
'cause
bad,
I like Michael's stand-up.
You see him beat Artem. He beats some other people.
Oh shit! If you beat Artem, then
No. I'm not saying that.
motherfucker's going all the
I'm not
way
saying
to the
that.
top.
I'm not saying that.
Dude,
all the
nobody
way to
beats
the
Artem.
top.
Nobody beats Artem. Artem doesn't even beat Artem.
Phantom Fili.
What do I do? Switch it?
No, we're good.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
It was all just us watching it.
Also, Michael Johnson is dropping down to 145 from 155. Heavy weight cut.
I'm going Michael, bro.
He's only had 2 fights. This is his second fight
I
at
don't know.
145.
I'm going Michael. I like his little jab, fucking his game. I like his stand-up game, bro.
Fili's no slouch, man.
No, he's not. He brought it against.
I like both of these fighters.
He fucking trains with animals, bro.
Fili?
He's
Alpha male?
Alpha male,
Yeah.
bro. All little juggernauts, mini juggernauts and shit.
Yeah, man. Team Alpha Male has been recruiting.
Chad Mundy. Chad
great
Mundy's by himself a little juggernaut.
Chad won his last one back. How about that?
He lost to Connor. That's it.
That's about it. And then he lost
no, Edgar.
Edgar.
Put him tested that chin, huh? Edgar tested that chin, boy.
That was a quick turnaround too. Like after the Connor loss, I think.
Yeah, that was. He took like a year off, right? Because he got popped.
Yeah.
He got popped.
No one really talks about that one, huh? No one really talks about
not really.
Chad.
You know why? Because Chad is he's one of those guys that like, why like that? Why? You know what I mean? Like, why did you do it? But you know what? He does look it. He does look it.
Everybody did
bro.
it.
Lou, does Chad look it? Like he takes it? He takes peds?
I mean, they all do. They all
I don't think
man.
so.
Chad kind of looks it, bro.
I don't think so.
Chad kind of looks it.
Well, he's a wrestler, right? He's got the wrestler background.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, the wrestlers tend to have like the more
The
dense,
stocky body, huh?
Yeah.
The stock body,
and Mendes.
they're like dense.
Mendes
denser.
kind of has like short arms.
Yeah, he's got
like-
that T-Rex arms.
Yeah, he's got the little fucking Little Jurassic Park arms.
Little fucking raptor arms. Little fucking blue.
Damn. When I look at Feely's back muscles, like you can just tell that the explosiveness that comes from
It's there, right?
striking.
It's there, huh?
Like you can tell he's thrown his hands a million times. It's awesome.
To chisel it, huh?
Yeah, you can just see where the power is
Like you can see where the work has been
done,
Yeah.
and it's reflected in the body. Yeah,
Yeah. I like Michael, man. I think he's
I do too.
he's a G. He's a G. Straight up. Ride or die G. You know what I mean? Like he's no snitch. He gets popped, he don't know nothing.
I feel like he might be.
You know
gay.
what I mean?
Do you know of any gay UFC fighters?
You know what? There's probably
Besides the
some
women?
fools in the closet.
But I kind of feel like Michael Johnson's gay. He's kind of got that list.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
I don't know why. I don't know why that happens.
Maybe he enjoys jiu-jitsu class a little too much. Right? He enjoys the bottom game a little too much. The rubber guard.
That's hilarious.
He's working on his 10th planet jiu-jitsu, rubbing that butt against all these cats. No, I like his
Oh.
he's mixing it
Was
up.
that blocked? Did he block
was.
that?
Barely.
I don't-
Barely.
I don't
It
even
looked
know.
like he blocked
He
it.
barely blocked it, bro. Barely.
Oh.
Philly's a very good striker.
He is. So is Michael. Michael's quick.
That's true.
But Philly seems more fluid, more elusive with the striking. Where Michael's more of a 1-2 fighter. Yeah, see, there you go. 1-2. You see? 1-2. That's what I see from him.
You should follow it up, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, he needs the third or fourth fucking follow-up.
The left body kick is open for Johnson.
It's been there. Yeah, it has
Ooh,
been there.
nice.
You're right. It has been there. Look, it's there all day. All day, huh?
Ooh. You weren't going to catch him with that.
Fuck no, that was too weak.
Good head
bro.
movement.
Nice.
Johnson got some good head movement there.
He's been doing great head movement.
I think that beard is helping him.
Ooh, took that head.
I don't know if that landed.
Michael Johnson looks older now. He looks like a G, bro. Like he's like a veterano and shit. You know?
Oh, shit.
He's a vet.
Dude, his cross is where it's at.
His cross is where it's at, Lou.
What do you mean?
That's where the power comes
His left cross.
in. Like bam, bam, right there, huh?
Yeah.
Bam, bam. Yeah, fuck yeah. When he landed the second time, I saw it.
Oof. That was pretty smart of Philly to go for the body instead of the head. Because Johnson's already
We
anticipating
gotta mix it
the
up,
head
yeah.
kick.
We gotta mix it up.
Great fight.
I think I'd rather take a body shot than a head shot with the leg kick.
For sure.
With
For
the
sure.
leg kick,
Even if I'm
yes.
Afterwards, I'd rather be
With the leg
than
kick,
fucking.
yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
Great fight. Great fight. Lots of dynamics, lots of movement.
Lots of feints.
They're both mixing it up.
You can tell they're trying to set up shit. Right?
Johnson's legs are so skinny.
They're like that guy missed leg
Ooh.
day. That guy
Like,
doesn't have leg day
All
on
the
his
day,
calendar.
like every leg day.
It's like he's like not aware that that's a part of a body that you could work out.
Leg
what I
day?
mean?
What's that?
Like, what do you mean? The legs are good.
I'm walking.
I'm walking, right? I'm standing, right?
I'm walking here.
I'm stepping.
I'm walking. Here. Who's this Sam?
Great first round. Great first round.
That was a good little back and forth, eh? But I'm gonna go Johnson. I think Johnson landed a little crisper with those. Lucius pointed it out with those crosses. That's I think when you hit the face, it's more defining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
You shake the
Oh.
brain.
yeah, exactly. You fucking shake the main thing that you shake the CPU, cabrón.
You ain't got no CPU. You ain't got nothing.
You ain't got. Whoa, where's the BIOS? There ain't no BIOS, motherfucker.
Right?
You done.
Right?
You done.
You ain't even running antivirus software right now.
You don't know where is shit.
You're trying to boot.
You motherfucker in storage. You're fucking collecting dust.
Your hard drive's making noise, son.
Your fucking fan is like on fucking overdrive.
Yo, you say the point ain't even connected, bruh.
Oh shit.
I think your CPU got a pin broken.
I think your whole motherboard is burnt.
Think you're missing power.
Right? Be just Sam's power source. Johnson's sweating a little too much, right?
This is gonna be dirty.
Oh, he's just a shiny motherfucker.
He's shiny.
You're a shiny motherfucker, huh?
I'm shiny.
Yo, look at me. I'm shiny, baby. Got that afro sheen.
Andre Feely hasn't even started breathing yet.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking hilarious.
That's
I can't even laugh at that. That's how funny that is. Because if I laugh, I'll die. I'll fucking break a rib if I fucking laugh at that.
2 nut shots. Get out of here.
Got him in the dick.
I know. I heard it. I heard it.
So
Kicked me in the nuts, man. Oh, toes right under the fucking nutsack.
nah.
Right in between the balls.
Yeah, he might be gay. I just kidding. Like, just because of that.
Brought it back.
He might be gay. He might be a little, you know, a little strange, if you know what I mean.
Imagine if Derek Lewis was gay.
Derek Lewis will rape you.
That'd be.
Derek Lewis looks like the type that will like.
He meant GSP when he said Ronda.
Saint Pierre.
Saint Pierre.
Yo, what's Saint Pierre's fine ass at? What's Saint Pierre's fine ass at?
Oh. Could have pulled a fucking kickboxing takedown. Catch the leg,
This is a
sweep the
toss-up
other.
of a fight, huh?
This is really well matched.
Right? Oh!
He connected.
Oh,
There was a
takedown,
good
took his
fucking
back.
high kick that Andre Feely landed on.
Oh shit, he got one
Michael
hook
Johnson.
But you know what I love? Like, Johnson's such a veteran. Like, he looks prepared still for
in.
this.
2 hooks in.
Andre Feely's got volume. He didn't got power, bro.
See, like, this position is always very strange. I'm curious to see what, like, Michael Johnson tries to do here.
Just don't turn into a Masvidal fucking Maya fight. Because that was bullshit.
Like, you weigh on your opponent, you're hanging on his back, you're stressing his legs, you're threatening a choke. So you have to fight the hands and withstand the weight, right?
Right.
And a lot of people drop, and that's when they get choked out. So how do you get them off? Like, what's your technique?
Oh shit. There you go. Push up on the elbow. There you go.
Nah. Michael's too much of a vet.
So he has to trap an arm.
I think Michael's too much of a vet to be caught by that.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. I want to see, like,
What he does?
what's his thinking?
Right. Where he goes, where he takes this from. What his approach is. I don't know, man. He looks like a vet. I think he sticks it out. Oh, look at Philly. Philly don't give a fuck. Oh, that's it. It's done, bro.
shit.
It's done. Sorry.
Fuck.
He sunk it in, guys. I'm sorry. Bitchy, look. He already spit it out. Yeah, that was his will.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Wow, he got out.
He fucking got out. I thought that was his will spitting
No, it
out.
wasn't under the chin. It was on his chin.
It was on his chin.
I thought it was enough.
That beard is helping, huh?
Oh.
I thought it was enough, even just
I thought it was
on
enough.
the chin.
I thought it was in the chin.
On the
on
chin.
the
I thought it was enough just to
I thought
fucking
it was like right here.
make him tap from pain.
Like
That was awesome.
That shows his vet, huh?
But this is how the round's gonna end if he doesn't get choked out.
Well, that's just round 2, baby. We still got round 3. Good fight so far, guys.
Great fight.
Still got a minute.
Johnson's never in a boring fight. Johnson is never in a boring fight.
You're right. I've never seen Johnson in a boring fight. What's the last fight that you saw that it was boring?
Not from Johnson? Yeah, all of them.
Oh, shit.
All of them are bangers. See? Perfect.
Wow.
Oh.
You know what? The only one is Khabib. Khabib fucked him up.
Against Johnson?
Yes,
Dude,
he killed
Khabib
him. That's what he was yelling about. He was
Johnson.
yelling Dana White. He was like, I'm going to fuck up your boy.
Oh, Khabib. For some reason, I thought of Artem. I was like, Artem and Michael Johnson fight?
Khabib.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I should have said Khabib. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should have emphasized
that
with
wasn't-
a kham.
Oh, shit.
With a kham.
Even that wasn't a boring fight. That was an entertaining
No,
fight.
you know what? It wasn't a boring fight. Khabib made it a fucking hell of a fight. Because Johnson didn't do shit.
This is a great fight. Escaping that was great for Johnson's
Oh, shit.
He got him, wait.
ego.
He got him twice. No, once. Twice.
Strike.
3 times a lady?
Strike.
Michael Johnson is 3 times a lady.
Yes.
Dirty. Fucking shit,
you gotta
man.
Once.
See, he ends confident.
Twice. 3
Fuck yeah.
times a
Great.
lady.
Great fucking first and second round, man.
So I think the first round was a tie. Second round was Johnson.
I don't know. Second round looked like Philly, bro.
Really?
He fucking attempted two fucking submissions.
But the escape of that submission is even
Hey.
more
Nah.
exciting.
But hey, if you escape of submission, that means you were in trouble.
But think about it.
Oh.
Think about it.
You were in trouble and you barely got out.
As opposed to not getting out.
As opposed to not being in danger at all and putting you in danger. How is that not better?
Picture the round ending.
Picture you being like barely surviving and me like almost submitting you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Now,
so who's winning? Me.
what? Yes. But
There you go. Then second round goes to who? Billy. It don't go to Michael.
damage comes first, right? But this is what I'm saying.
You see spit flying.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. If
He endured, but that's all he
he
did.
did more than endure. He did more. He did more than endure. He reversed the position and ended up on top. That's an offensive move. That should be counted.
Somewhat.
Because imagine if the round...
But the whole round, Sam.
it wasn't the whole round. It was like a minute.
That's what I'm saying. There's fucking 5 minutes in the round. 4 minutes were controlled by Philly, so Philly wins.
1 minute was controlled
Bitch,
by Philly.
I'm going for Michael, and I'm fucking rooting, and I gave it to Philly.
Michael did better on the feet the whole time,
I don't know about that.
other than getting taken down and a submission threat.
I don't know. Comment who do you think won? Who do you think is winning?
Round 2.
Round 3, well, we're yet to see.
See, Philly looks a little more unsure.
Hey, he threw that without hesitation. It was weak though, but he threw it without hesitation. Oh, nice. I don't know. I thought I would be more impressed with Michael Johnson, and I'm not.
I told you, Philly's bad.
Philly is bad. I mean, Michael would fuck me up. Don't get me wrong. Unless I train like him, then I would have a chance.
See, gets back up to his feet.
Hey, check us out, cabrones. We're gonna be live for the McGregor fight and possibly prior for the who fights? Till and Woodley, right? That's the next pay-per-view? September something, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
I should have something set up already by then, Sam. Which is like, I mean, we'll still do it in my living room, my second room at my house, if you guys are down, or we could do it here. But I'll definitely bring some more equipment to the table, where we can make this a lot easier on our laptops or our desktops, whatever the fuck we're using. But You know, just to like the capture card.
I think it should be noted and commended that we were able to pull off a live stream with technical issues and just our equipment.
Well, that was all you guys, man. That was all you and Lou, especially Lou.
So I think that's awesome.
I think less is more sometimes. So
Two
like,
cams. We're running off 2 cams right now, which is great.
so like that tells you guys that like we're at least trying, you know? We're this is for our entertainment and for yours as well. So I'm glad you enjoy it. If you enjoy our convos, we go deep. We go into we segue into a lot of shit all the time. And we might not finish the point, but we might finish the point eventually in another podcast because life is like that. It's like cycles. It's like cycles of understanding within cycles of understanding.
Oh, we may get to it in 3 months.
Right, but we'll get to it. That's all I'm saying.
That's hilarious.
You stick with us, and we'll stick with you. You know. What I mean?
I think the highest value, as you were saying earlier, that we can provide is the meta talk that we usually get into.
Right.
Like that technology bit right there was amazing. I wanted to keep pushing that, but this is a really good fight.
Well, it's because the thing is that we can only segue so much. You know what I mean? Where
this is the segue. Fighting is the segue. The meat and potatoes is the meta talk, I think.
Well, I also think as well, but like you know, I also want to talk about what's going on while we're watching.
También, yeah.
Because it's like, how can we avoid what's in front of us?
Yeah, no, you can't.
You cannot.
The constant is the fighting.
And see that's what kind of would bring us back to the moment.
Exactly.
So that's like the little ding.
Yep. It's the bell.
You know?
Oh yeah.
The bell tolls for thee, cabrón.
Death as an advisor. The Bitcoin Group. Bitcoin Connect! Bitcoin. You put the boom boom back in my heart. I thought there was gonna be a knockout here.
Oh, Billy with the fucking.
I don't know who won this fight.
This is a close one. I think we need to go to a little short break to do a stretch before the main event. Guys, you can hear us, but you can't see us. You know why?
That was slick.
Because we went into the void.
Slick transfer.
Brought to
nice
you by
and easy.
Lucius.
No hotkeys required.
Lucius has got the fucking flow going.
Uno más, los hijos.
Proud of knowing me doing. I'm a turn to the papa.
All right, we just went 3 rounds with Johnson and
brought
Feely.
to you by.
And I wanted to get back to tech. What is
You better sneeze before, cabrón. I'll slap you.
And where did we get? Where did we get to? Okay, so
he was talking about his phone.
Planned obsolescence. He was on a
planned obsolescence,
which is true. Like once I updated my phone, like everything stopped working. Like half things stopped working, and then once I did the update, everything stopped working.
That's the thing.
And I took it to the store, and they were like, "It's just old, man. I mean, it's just old.
No,
you have to get a new one."
No, that's the thing, Sam. It's just that.
So you're telling me my flagship phone of old is now
my flagship phone?
Exactly.
And he added that shit on.
You're telling me that the
thing you
radio transmitter and receiver on this phone that operates on a specific set of technology parameters is no longer valid.
Exactly.
That's what you're telling me.
You mean this phone of the future is not working in the present?
That worked with the network that you provide service on now suddenly doesn't provide service on the network you provide service on, and I need to get a new phone.
Can I get that twisted?
Are you
fucking that's not mine, but you can have one of these. It's on the table. It's on the table.
Thanks you.
Johnson won?
Dude, who did I call?
Me too.
We're there. Johnson. He looks more grown, bro. Look at that. Doesn't he?
He sure does.
You can't fucking lie. You can't tell me he doesn't.
I'm not saying he doesn't.
You just laughed because it's true, right? It's weird, huh? It's a weird observation. Let me go get that little shit, bro.
Michael Johnson wins.
His son?
No, his friend's son.
Oh, shit.
All right. So just to continue, still trying to tie that old loose end. The phone will continue to become more and more indestructible, and they're going to be like investments like cars, because it is a source of everything. It's a portable computer, primary communication device, and wallet now with like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, right? So it's your finances too.
It's become everything.
Exactly. So in 5 years, I could imagine like our cell phones cost like $5,000, but they do like everything for us. And when one breaks, a mirror of the state of your device will be in a cloud somewhere, so you could immediately transfer that knowledge and information to a new device. I think so. I don't know, unless capitalism and like market factors continue to force yearly innovation, because like there's always a new phone every year, and if you're not coming out with anything new next year, like you miss out on profits and shit.
Yeah.
So
It's weird, like having certain companies that have made themselves public on the stock market. They have to have something that's predictable per year, so they adopted the yearly release pattern, just like with cars. And it's like, oh, we got the new model, you know, but the new models aren't really that new. It's all like I was trying to mention earlier, with games. We were talking about games and how nowadays you can just release a game and then release an update later. Like back in the day, like Super Smash Brothers, I gotta say there are a few games that are mass produced that do print different versions. So you can have an old version, and there's also the Japanese version of Smash. It's like a different software version. It's like
really,
it's like 1.0, whereas the one we have is like 1.02 or
like,
whatever.
So physics are different, or like what's different?
Very slightly. The hit windows, stuff like that. Like the Japanese version's ever so slightly different than the US version, because not only did they have to include a patch that had a translation or a new font set for all the data, they had to also have all the new audio that was in English and so on.
Yeah.
So like there's a couple of revisions, but some people swear by the original release versus the American version.
Huh.
I don't know how much different it is, and I don't know if those are just elitists or
Racist.
what are they? Purists? Because that'd be as purist as you can get, version 1.0, you know.
Right.
So we got Gaethje and Vick coming up.
Main event. I'm digging the tech talk.
I don't know, man. Just Vick looks like he's gonna pull this main event off. I don't know. Just Vick, he's too lengthy for fucking Gaethje, bro.
I'm gonna say he gets chopped down like a cherry tree.
I don't know, man. I think chopped down like a cherry tree. It's going George Washington, I know.
We're going J Dub. We're going J Dub on him.
I don't think so, bro. I think JV's got that got the power to be varsity. JV is gonna be varsity, cabrón.
Good play on words. I mean, can you imagine putting Gaethje versus Max Holloway in like maybe even as a commentating role, like the two CT candidates of the year?
Lucius,
Take a beer.
Yes.
how
if there's one
long are
left.
you taking?
Lucius, why are you? How
long are you
taking so long?
Why?
He's gonna change his life tonight. Damn, Vick is confident.
I'm telling you, bro, he's gonna kill him.
He's excited. He looks like it's Christmas morning.
It's fucking no, not even like this fool just got laid yesterday.
Yeah, fighters have different philosophies on sex leading up to a fight. I think I agree with the people who abstain.
The only one left.
Huh?
The only one left.
One left? Yeah. Did you want one? What'd you want? I don't know what's going on. Talk to me. Did you want a beer?
I was asking for a beer.
Yeah, take it. Take it. I got liquor.
Thanks.
Yeah. I got liquor if you want liquor. I'm going to start drinking liquor.
What do you have?
Vodka and whiskey. Cheap vodka and cheap whiskey.
Do you have something to mix the vodka with? Like a juice?
I have a hard tea if you want a hard tea.
Huh?
I have a hard tea.
Energy drink. I got an energy drink. He has
Is
a
it
hard
that-
tea.
Is it the fucking twisted?
Hard tea. Yeah,
No.
I got it twisted and I
Can
got
I
it.
have that?
Yeah.
The
don't like that?
blackberry?
Well, the blackberries I like.
Bring it to me. You can have this, bro, because I don't like this shit, bro.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Fuck you. Hey, Lou, drink this one.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Cabron.
Dude, I don't like this shit, bro.
Cosme wanted the iced tea. I told him it wasn't mine, but I told him he could have a fucking...
Thank you, Lou.
Chingon.
You fucking saved me, bro.
And then it turns out he hates
I was gonna
Did you
drink
already
all that
open it?
shit.
Yeah, I opened it.
I was gonna drink that shit, but then you know what? I'm not an IPA fan. I have 3 left, bro.
No.
What do you think I have 3 left?
No, you're not a man.
I'm not a man.
Zero man. Drinking tea, baby. Get out of my face. No, I'm just
Hey, tea just means I'm Southern, cabron.
You do like tea, though. You love tea.
I love tea. I don't drink that soda shit.
Do you ever drink sugarless tea?
Sometimes.
Charlotte loves sugarless tea. She doesn't add sugar to her tea. And
She likes the natural shit.
natural shit. But I do sugarless coffee, and she doesn't do sugarless coffee.
You're fucking retarded. What are you
I
fucking?
can
What are you, Cuban?
I can
That's
do
hilarious.
black
What
coffee.
are you, fucking Colombian?
I
What
can
are
do
you-
unsweetened tea.
You're not Colombian.
And I can do either
Tea-
cream and
tea-
sugar.
Tea sucks without sugar.
I don't
By
like
the
chai
way,
tea.
Fucking Lou came fucking through with his blackberry shit.
Yeah, I told you, man. I would have told you yes, but it wasn't mine.
I know. But still. I see, but still.
I can't believe you don't like El Chingon. This is so good.
I drank that shit the last time when like I passed out. I remember I was drinking El Chingon once. I took the shot and I was drinking El Chingon. It's too much for me, bro. I'm sorry.
It is really strong. It's
I got
7.8.
I got a dad bod. I'm sorry.
At least you're a dad. Can't have a dad bod if you're not a dad.
Yeah.
If you have a dad bod and you're not a dad, that's kind of sad.
And it rhymes.
That's why it's real. That's why it's true.
Truth rhymes.
Not all the time, but it does.
That's funny.
When it does, you know?
We're on the main event. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening in the future after we've all been deceased and you're looking at the YouTube archives.
Or
that you
Patreon.
downloaded.
I'm fucking dead and I'm speaking to you now.
This is probably the
What you
Patreon
need to
that you're
do
listening to.
is take your fucking bank
Because by then
all your
we're
money
fucking
in your
super
bank
famous.
account, and you need to send it
And
over
we
to
don't
me.
even like do
No, but like,
type of shit like this anymore.
you know how you can download all of Wikipedia and it's like 2 gigs or some shit?
Yeah.
No
Well,
way, 2
not
gigs?
even. It's more.
It's got to be more than
200?
2 gigs.
It's gotta be like 2 terabytes.
No. Nowhere near that. Nowhere near that.
Bitch, there's a lot of people on Wikipedia.
Not nowhere near that.
Okay, 1 terabyte.
But eventually I think we'll be able to download all the YouTube
Half a
videos.
terabyte.
As of May 2015, the current version of the English Wikipedia article template redirect text was about 51 gigs.
Oh shit. So it's not even a terabyte, bro.
May 2015.
Not even half a terabyte. It's like a
Interesting.
flat. It's like a 200 gigabyte flash drive.
Exactly.
250 gigabyte.
Everything
flash
on Wikipedia, all of us can have and look through. Like own and like store, right?
drive. We can all obtain it.
That's amazing. You remember encyclopedias? You used to have one for every letter, a book for every fucking letter of the encyclopedia, and now we just have a device that access like infinity. Insane. Who's your final picks?
Vic.
I'm gonna take Gaethje.
Yeah, I'm going Vic.
Vic.
I think Vic's going to take it.
Vic, I'm gonna say TKO second round.
I'm gonna go Gaethje.
The full moon,
Second
bitches.
round knockout.
It's a full moon, bitches.
Gaethje looks nervous.
I got the pinky up, which means I'm fancy. You gotta have that pinky up. If you ain't fancy, you ain't get the pinky up. I'm fancy. I don't give a fuck.
It's all white guys in the crowd. Nebraska's full of white people.
Nebraska's a bunch of corn huskers, bro. Which I don't know what that means. They probably collect corn.
Husk is like taking the shell off of something.
So they peel fucking corn.
Think so. Prep it.
Corn peelers. Got a bunch of corn peelers up in this bitch.
Peel your cornhole.
You can peel my balls.
Peel your cornhole.
You can peel my fucking balls and my penis.
I'm gonna peel your cornhole.
Got that bow.
Gonna peel your peach.
Peel that peach, baby. You peel that peach good.
That peach delight.
Hey, make sure it's hairless.
Afternoon delight.
Where that bow at?
I don't have it, man. I haven't seen it in a while. I'm sorry. Let's switch to this red one for now.
It was, bitch, I told you it was back there.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking told you it was behind the fucking remote. I even said GameCube remote.
Yep, that's lose bad.
No. It's your bat.
Damn. Here we go,
Hey.
guys. Main event.
Gaethje's gonna get fucking worked, bro. If he doesn't go work, I need to hit another ball. Aye.
All right, here we go. Round 1. Motherfucking round 1. Shit.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
This fool coming out looking like Saget.
Tiger uppercut. Oh, Bob.
That's what I was thinking.
Bob Saget.
I'm slightly.
Who's Bob Saget? Full
I'm
House?
slightly disappointed.
That's Full House all day, baby.
Come on, man. MMA,
Oh,
Saget,
yeah,
kickboxing,
Yeah.
Street Fighter. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Does he have another name?
Nah, that's M Bison. M Bison is Vega. Vega is Balrog, and Balrog is M Bison.
Damn. Vic's looking sharp.
I know
Vic's
he's-
looking very
I know
sharp
he's just talking about Street Fighter.
with his head movement.
Ooh, Gaethje's just gonna be fucking.
Gaethje's gonna get worked, bro.
That sucks. Gozman's confident.
Too confident. I already know. I can go pee and come back and I already know how it ended.
How does it end?
TKO.
Second round, you said, right?
Second round. Second round TKO, bro. Second round
Ooh,
TKO.
that body, dude.
Look, he's already stumbling.
Gaethje gets fucked up with the body shots, man.
Vick is too big for that division, cabrón.
Kryptonite.
He's fucking 6'2", man. Was
That's
he
what,
6'2",
that's what I
6'3"?
told you.
Oh, no way! Oh! Holy fucking shit!
What?
He is out, dude.
Sam called it.
Holy shit!
Audi, 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 Audi.
That was with the left. Wow!
Vick can't
He can't even
believe
stand yet, dude.
Wow.
That dude's still on a salvia trip right now.
Yeah, he is.
Vick
Holy
is like
fucking shit.
Vick is like on the second wave of the LSD trip, where he thinks he's a fish.
So Gaethje's 2-2.
Dude, I bet Gaethje feels really good right now.
You have to.
He hardly got fucking touched.
Three
man.
losses in a row would have fucking sent him like, nah, we would have kept him.
He
Just 'cause
hardly got touched. Look at Ortega, dog.
Look at
Ortega's like,
Ortega!
what, son? What?
That's
Holy shit, dude.
145 or 155?
Hey,
I think
155.
they're 155.
that's it, guys. We gotta create a bookie belt.
A bookie belt?
We have
Wow.
Let's do the bookie belt.
Knocked him the fuck
Sam.
out. No, hold on,
Holy
let's check
to.
it.
fuck.
It's
dude.
time for a bookie belt, cabrón. Cause I had Vick
It
all
was
day.
a right. It was a right.
Oh my god.
He was smiling on the way up. Did you see him?
Dirty. Dirty.
Look,
That
he's
was-
smiling.
He hit him with the H-bomb, dude.
That was an H bomb. No,
Look at that. H-bomb.
that was a G bomb.
That was an
That
H-bomb,
was
dude.
a G bomb, bro.
What's a G-bomb?
Gaethje bomb.
Oh.
That was a gay bomb.
Wow.
Politically correct.
Damn.
Which is good, man, because we do want to see him keep fighting because he's so exciting. We do want to see him in the UFC. We want
You know what? I picked totally wrong. I was so confident with Vic.
Wow.
Guys,
Dude.
guys. That was fucking ridiculous.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That was kind of like kind of a lucky
I
shot.
gotta go pee. This is ridiculous.
Kind of a lucky shot because like
He set it up, though.
That wasn't a lucky shot.
He
Sam.
touched
kind
him.
of.
He touched him.
Kind of lucky because like
He touched him, and then he got off balance, and then he H-bombed him.
I just mean in the sense that like we didn't see Vic's full potential.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
No,
if it
well,
would have gone to if it was in the second round, you wouldn't.
in
have
that
called it
sense,
lucky.
yeah,
Is
we-
that what you're saying?
In that sense, yeah, we
Like-
didn't get to see the full arsenal.
Like it was a flash shut off.
But that's like knockout's a knockout,
no.
man.
It's
like
I
if
think
you-
that's
if
what a
you-
knockout
if
is.
you
know what
knocked
I mean?
out-
just
If you knocked out Mike Tyson, then it's like
bitch, you bitch, get you bitch.
no, no, but like Gaethje was looking like rocked already, right? He was looking a little stumbly, a little slow,
he did look a
and
little
he just
stumbly.
caught. He happened to catch him, and so he won this one. But Vic might still be the better
Gaethje,
fighter.
look, Gaethje is not a fucking belt contender, bro. He's not gonna fucking contend the belt.
I
He's
think
an
he could.
entertainer.
I think he could.
He's a cowboy,
I think he
if
could.
you will.
He is a cowboy, but
He's a cowboy.
totally.
That's
said-
it.
Well, he was a champion in his previous organization. He was undefeated prior to the UFC. So, like, his only two losses are against savages in the fucking UFC: Poirier and Alvarez. That's his two losses. You kidding?
Absolute savages.
And he was winning both of those fights for a little while before he got.
Insane, dude. Way to go, Gaethje. Way to go.
Reaper. Dude, that guy's hairstyle is like that ref's hairstyle is like from fucking 1972.
Damn, Gaethje's glad he put him to sleep.
That's awesome.
Look at that touch. Shut down.
Right on the chin. Right on the chin.
Classic touch and throw. Touch and throw.
Right on the chin.
Dude, he shut his ass down.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Wow, that dude, the arc, just the mechanics of that shot. Motherfucking trebuchet Gaethje.
He's like Bobby Boucher. He's like Bobby Boucher.
He threw a fucking trebuchet. Fucking like fuck. Damn.
Tony Ferguson.
He just called out Foygi. Gaethje just called out Foygi.
Guzman shaking his head. You know what? I'm rooting for Gaethje if they ever fight. I'm rooting
that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. You know why? I was kind of upset when fucking Ferguson took the fucking Pettis fight. You know why? Because bitch,
I was surprised with
Pettis
that.
and fucking Khabib. What is Pettis? No, I'm sorry, Pettis. Ferguson. What is Tony Ferguson, El Kukui, and Khabib? Or Khabib, whatever the fuck you want to call him, the Eagle. Mm-hmm. Both of those guys have proven themselves in that division, where it's like that fight has to happen.
No,
como que no?
it makes sense.
It fucking makes sense,
No,
bro.
it makes sense that he has to fight Pettis.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
You pulled out of the biggest fight card of the year, fucking 2 days before the main event, because you tripped over a wire. Yeah, you're gonna have to fucking fight somebody beneath you.
Hey, you pointed it out earlier, man. You were saying that fucking UFC has bad audio and bad all shit. So it's not on fucking Ferguson.
You're not gonna come back into a fucking title shot. You fell out 2 days before the fucking
Well, you're
fight.
not gonna fight Pettis
you
either,
didn't
bro.
Make it to the fight. You're
not gonna fight Pettis either.
There's no one else. Everyone's taken. Everyone's taken in the top of the bracket. Pettis coming off of victory is a former champion. It makes sense.
Pettis is gonna get worked, bro.
I agree.
I think Pettis is gonna get.
I agree.
We're gonna go to a little break, guys.
Let's finish it here. Final thoughts.
Well,
Final thoughts. Shit.
fucking Gaethje surprised me. I thought Vick was gonna get him. That's my final thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
The Michael Johnson win. Some might call that a controversial win. It was definitely a close fight. Great fight.
Close fight. Yeah.
Great fight.
Need to see it again.
I thought Feely was gonna get shut down a little earlier. Personally, they fucking
Philly did great.
Philly looked really, really comfy in that fight. Like what I was
he
saying
did
before.
against fucking Yair.
What I was
That's for
saying is
sure.
like
Way better.
it's in the awkwardness that I noticed is in his movement, and in this fight he was fucking cozy.
He was more fluid. Would you not? agree?
Absolutely, Philly was fluid as fuck.
That was so
Fluid
dirty.
as fuck Philly. Fluid as fuck Philly. That's what he was.
AF Andre Philly.
A triple F.
Fluid Philly.
He was fluid Philly tonight.
Andre.
Hey, you know what?
Philly.
That was a controversial win.
Yeah,
And I was going Mike.
I was going for Johnson, but
I was going the
still think
Menace.
that's like I don't know if he won.
You know what? They can run it back.
I'd say draw.
They can run it back.
I'd say draw
Right?
personally.
Anyways, guys, we
Draw.
appreciate you
draw
guys.
is an option. And
We
it's
fucking
not
appreciate you
always
guys.
The one that's used.
Sam, what are your fucking thoughts, bro?
It was a good fight night. I was in and out of consciousness the whole way.
No. But you saw this shit.
I like
going
Michael
down,
Johnson. I did like Michael Johnson in that win. I thought that was just because I thought he won rounds 1 and 2.
Bro.
Gaethje,
You did give him 2. I
Yeah.
gave Philly 1.
Gaethje did great.
I'm sorry, I gave Philly 2.
I'm glad
I
to
gave
see him.
Michael 1.
I can't wait for Gaethje's next fight to see if he gets knocked out or he knocks somebody out because he's got so many knockouts on his record. Like he mostly wins by knockout.
I was surprised of him knocking out. Look, Vick
Two
looked like
losses.
Vick was the taller dude, the lengthier dude, and he still got knocked out.
Well, yeah, but height doesn't get you
No, Sam. It's just that he didn't use his
range.
His range.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, Gaethje just got him, bro.
I think Hart.
He got Gaethje'd.
He did get Gaethje'd.
He got Gaethje'd, bro.
Love you, everybody.
Peace out, brothers.
Do good, spread good, study Bitcoin.
And we'll have a Patreon later on, and you guys can watch the shit that comes after this.
We ain't get nothing.
Which is crazy.
One more round, motherfuckers.
Chihuahua.
From the cosmic womb to
Chihuahua.
your dome.
Chihuahua.
And we'll be back next time with some fire.
Chihuahua.